celebrated ending of the World War I hostilities at 11 a.m. on November 11, 1918, 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. The day became known as Armistice Day officially received its name in America in 1926 through a congressional resolution. It became a national holiday of 12 years later by a similar congressional action. If the idealistic hope had been realized that the World War was the war to end all wars, November 11th might still be called Armistice Day. But shortly after the holiday was proclaimed, World War II broke out in Europe and shattered the dream. Of the 16 million Americans who served in the armed forces during World War II, more than 400,000 died. Raymond Weeks of Birmingham, Alabama, organized a Veterans Day parade for that city of November 11, 1947, to honor all the American veterans for their loyal service. Later, U.S. Representative Edward H. Reese of Kansas proposed legislation changing Armistice Day to Veterans Day to honor all those who have served in America in all wars. In 1954, President Eisenhower signed the bill proclaiming November 11th as Veterans Day and called upon our Americans everywhere to rededicate themselves to the cause of peace. He issued a presidential order directing the head of the Veterans Administration, now the Department of Veterans Affairs, to form the Veterans National Committee to organize and oversee the national observance of Veterans Day. In 1968, Congress moved Veterans Day to the fourth Monday in October. However, it became apparent that the November 11th date was a matter of historic and patriotic significance to a great many Americans. As a result, Congress formally returned the observance of Veterans Day to its traditional date in 1978. The National Veterans Day ceremony is held every year on November 11th at Arlington National Cemetery. At 11 a.m., a color guard made up of members from each of the military service honors America's war dead by executing President arms at the Tomb of the Unknowns. The President or his representatives place a wreath and a bugler sounds taps. The balance of the ceremony, including an impressive parade of flags, takes place inside the Memorial Amphitheater. At this time, Mr. Hay will lead the band